Here we are, Thursday, 15/19/43/2019. Same day. 2/7, February the 7th. This time we have the G sharp key. Notice that a G is a C and a T. There's the double cross Henry VIII. And this time the significance this time is bend a whole step note up a half step outside the key. So this time we have A sharp 2, instead of bending up a whole step naturally to C3, we're going to bend it up a half step, and we're going to call that half step, or no, we're doing the G sharp 1 to the A sharp 2. We're going to bend the G sharp 1 up a half step, and we're going to create A1. So first string, let's sharpen the first note G1 to A1. It's the key of A. There's the key. There it is. A1 is the 17th fret on the first string. And there's your 3 notes per pattern box going all the way down. It's a 5 box, because there's the E5 right there. 6th string. So there it is. Half step bend for the first note. So we're going to say, see if we can get that there. G sharp 1. G sharp 1, half step bend. I'm looking at the camera as I'm drawing that line. Alright, now, first string. Let's sharpen the first note G sharp 1 to A2. It's a half step bend, remember. This creates, A is the second note in the key, in the G key. There's the G key. Okay. A is always on the 17th fret, first string. However, it's the second note. So here's the pattern we created. We created a 6 box. Three notes per string. Alright, same thing on the next one. Let's sharpen the first note, G sharp 1. Notice the G looks like a 7 this time. Looks like a C and a 7. Look at that. See, and we can even put on here a little tooth on the 7. Sometimes the 7s are made with teeth. See that? So, G sharp 1 to a 3, to an A3, a half step bend. That's the F key. There it is, A3 is always on the 17th fret again. And this box is the 7 box, or the Locrian box. I like to call the love box. Alright, next one. First string, let's sharpen the first note, G sharp 1 to an A4. Half step bend, except we're going to call it 4. A half step from G sharp is A, and we're just going to automatically call it 4. And that's the E key. There's the E key. There's A4. The A note is always on the 17th fret, first string. So there it is, A4. Stretch it all the way down, and that's the E1 box, or the Ionian box. 3 notes per string. Okay. Ran out of paper, so I just automatically did the last ones. A5 is the D key. A6 is the C key. Bend that G sharp note up one half step. That's an A. We call the A whatever number we want. we just put them in order for you. So the last one's A7. It's the B key. And then you look at all these keys that were created together. You have C, D, E, F, G, A, and here's the B at the bottom. And of course, that's the C key. That's the C key because there's no sharps or flats in it. And it's an ascended major third from G sharp. There's 3 frets in between G sharp and C. Okay, so the C key is created. Now, as side notes, add a G sharp note, which is the name of the key, G sharp. Add a G sharp note to the C key, and we get G sharp 5 harmonic minor, or the sharp 5th. G sharp that should actually say sharp 5th. G sharp, sharp 5th. There should be 2 sharps there. So let me, I had to use this a lot when I was doing those little 3 notes per string boxes. So G sharp, so there we have a double sharp. G sharp, sharp 5. It's the harmonic minor note in the C key. Okay, add G note to the add G note to the C key also, and we get a sharp 2nd. Creating the blue note, which is the F key, or the D6 minor key. D is the 6th note in the F key. And D minor, or the 6th minor, is always the blues box. So, so we didn't make the 3 notes per boxes for that one, you know. You can figure that out. If I want to, you know, I can make another chart. That's just the way I wanted to do this one. So we'll put it all on there for you. Or for the record. For and on the record. This is banking right here. All this that we're writing right here, it's the root to banking. All banking is written and created through music study. Financial instruments. Think on these things. Later. Register the lien. Registers, musical registers, cash registers. And there's other words that are similar. Figure it.